welcome back to my channel. Today I have this makeup tutorial for you guys. It is all drugstore makeup, super affordable. It's also simple to create, and it's also super fun with these big eyelashes and bright yellow eyeshadow. So if you guys want to see how to achieve this look, please continue to watch. Okay, I'm so excited to finally do a makeup tutorial for you guys. It's been a while. I'm gonna start off with priming my face. I've been loving the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is the original version. I have yet to try the mattifying version or the acne fighting version, but I really do like this one to create a nice smooth canvas for my foundation. So I just scoop some out with my nail and then I apply it all over my face. I always make sure to put primers that are like smoothing primers or pore filling primers underneath my eyes to fill in the fine lines, and it really helps to smooth those out. Next, for foundation, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the color 228 Soft Tan. This is my summer shade, and I'm going to be applying it with my Eco Tools Bio Blender. Okay, foundation's on, so now I'm going to apply concealer. I'm going to use this e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish, and it's in the color Medium Warm. I like to apply it on the sides of my nose like this because it helps with my highlighting and contouring of my nose. I love this shade. I feel like it's perfect for my skin tone. I love bright under eyes, but this isn't too light, and it also has a yellow undertone. I'm also going to apply it to my eyelids because I'm going to use it as a primer for my eyeshadows. Okay, so I have a new product that I want to try out, this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I'm going to use this to set the under eyes, and I'm going to use it with my little Beauty Blender Puff. So I'm just going to swirl it in here. It definitely is brightening, as you can see, and it seems like a very thin, fine formula, so it's very lightweight, so it's not heavy on the under eye creases. And for the rest of my face, I want to use a different product because usually I use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color Fair Light to bake underneath my eyes, and then the excess powder I use to set the rest of my face. But I want to use an actual mattifying setting powder, so this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and I have the color Medium and Golden, and I think I'm going to take Golden and set the rest of my face. I think I'm going to use this big Wet n Wild brush, so I'm going to pick up some product. Let me see, because this does have pigment to it, so I want to see if it's changing the way my foundation looks. I think this color matches me pretty well. And I do see that it's like mattifying my foundation, which is important to me. Powder is my best friend because I have oily skin. I like it, and I like this color. So far, so good. This is the first time that I'm trying it out. So it doesn't have too much coverage, like where you might be scared of using too much. I feel like I can go in really heavy-handed with this and I'll be fine. For the powder that's under my eyes, I kind of put on a lot. That's just the way that I like to do it. And then I like to go in with a brush, a powder brush, and then I like to press it in to my skin like this. And I also bring the brush onto my eyelids to kind of set that concealer. Just a little bit. So I'm just gonna finish off the face and then we can do the eyes last. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline City Bronzer in the number 200. This is my favorite drugstore bronzer ever. Like, I'm so happy that I found a bronzer that I love so much. Second place is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I apply my bronzer in the areas that everyone kind of does, in their cheekbone area, forehead, nose, chin, but now I've been putting it like right here on my temple, like basically on my eyelid into the hairline, like this, and then upwards kind of motion, and that really creates like a lifted look. I've been loving that. It really helps to lift the face. So that's why I do my eyebrows last, because I do things like this where I can't really be careful with my eyebrows. Also, when I blend my eyeshadows, I'm really like, I also get all up into my eyebrow section. So that's why I always do my eyebrows till the very end. I know some people do that first, but not me. I never ever do them first. And I always go in with a dual fiber brush to blend everything. Just sweep really lightly, light pressure, circular motions right above all the places I applied bronzer. Okay, so far so good. My skin is looking really smooth, which is always my goal. I always want my skin to look smooth, airbrushed, flawless. That's always the goal. It is gold, but that's always the goal. Okay, so that was bronzer. So now we're going to contour. So this is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the color Sun Kissed. So I really like this bronzer because it's very cool toned and it's a little darker than the City Bronzer one. So I really like this for contouring, so to hollow out the cheekbones. So I take a smaller brush and I'm gonna apply this right here to hollow out the cheekbone. I'm only gonna apply this right here and towards the back of my cheek and also underneath that bronzer that we just applied. And that's the only place I'm going to apply this, nowhere else, because this is a very cool tone. Okay, I don't know if you can tell the difference that made. So I love doing this step, especially when I have like my hair picked up like this, because it really helps to chisel out the face and you can see that super snatched contour. But for like everyday type, I just do my bronzer and skip out on that contouring step. But I do like to go in again with my dual fiber brush to kind of blend that contour color in with the bronzer color. But I don't want to move it. So when I blend right here, I only go back and forth. I don't do circular motions. I don't want to move the color from the area that I applied it right there. So I only go like this, back and forth. No circles or else it's going to move it up. Okay, and I haven't contoured my nose yet, but I'm going to go in with some blush. This is also from my Ulta haul. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Duo in the color White Peach. So here's the blush, and then it comes with a highlight also. This is the highlighter right there. I also do like an upward placement of my blush, like kind of following. You see, we applied concealer going upwards, and then we did that bronzer going upwards. And then now I'm going to do my blush also going upwards. So it's kind of above that bronzer. but I still put a little bit right here towards the apples of my cheeks, because you still want that color to show when you're like straightforward. I do a really gentle hand, and I kind of like smack the color onto my face. Like I kind of tap my face like that really softly. I just do it really fast. I think I'm just really good at manipulating my brushes. So I know how to work my brushes to make my makeup application look the best possible, you know? So that's why I always tend to use like the same brushes over and over again, because I already know how they work, I know how to use them, and then it makes my makeup look flawless. Then again, big fluffy brush to gently blend. Not so much, just a little bit, because if you blend too much, you're gonna dust all your blush away. Now for highlighter, I'm using a new one. This is the Milani Strobe Light in the color Sun Glow number 3. This is also from my haul. Here's a little swatchy. And I'm gonna apply this to my cheeks. So I've been applying only a tad bit of highlighter these days, not too much. So I use a fluffy brush. This is from Morphe. It's the M510 brush. It's very fluffy, so it's not dense. It picks up a little bit of color at a time. And that's it, just to give me a glow and not a highlight. We are coming together. Now we just got the eyes, and the eyes are gonna be so simple and easy, but super fun. So I'm excited. I've been dying to use the yellow in this palette. This is the Profusion Neon Eyeshadow Palette. In my Ulta haul, I was wearing this color right here, Gnarly, all over the lid. That's the only eyeshadow I had on in that video. And I really want to use this yellow. This is the color Sunnies. And these colors are all matte, but this color right here, Psych, is metallic. It's like a metallic yellow, almost like a, I don't even know how to describe this. It's right here. It's this metallic yellow. Oh my gosh, my mustache is sweating. What the heck? Let me contour my nose super quick because my face is melting. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the Milani Strobe Light highlighter and apply this to the bridge of my nose. Whoa, that looks really pigmented. A little too bright. Oh, here it is. I was looking for this. This is what I've been using to apply my nose highlight down the bridge of my nose, this brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, and I couldn't find it, and now I found it right when I'm done. But let me just use this to like blend this out a little. I'm gonna go over it with my finger to like help tone it down a bit. So now let's go into this palette. I'm so excited. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a tad. So I'm gonna use a flat shader brush to pick up this color here, this Sunnies. So excited, look at that. Ooh. Yes, okay, let's apply this. This is gonna be like a one and done eyeshadow. So if you guys are scared of eyeshadows, colorful eyeshadows like this, just do a one and done eye look and you'll be good. Like you just apply one eyeshadow to your entire lid, blend the crease, and you're done. And I'm just tapping this onto my eyes, like pressing it onto my eyes. That's how you'll get the best pigment. Do not swipe it. Now with a blending brush, but this is a super tiny, really flimsy blending brush. I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit more of the yellow and blend the edges really softly. I don't want to bring it up too high up. So that's why I'm using a smaller blending brush. So this is dusting away some of the intensity of my lid color, but I'll just go back in with the shader brush and tap on some more yellow so it can be brighter and pigmented again. Basically that is it, but I'm gonna try and apply some of this color right here. Let's see how it looks in my inner corners. Hopefully it's as intense as I like. Ooh. Yeah, I think that looks fun. Oh yeah, I like that. It is super bright. And it's like the exact color as the yellow. It just looks different in the pan, but when you apply it, it does look really similar to the yellow, just shimmery and metallic. And this palette, you guys, is like $5 at Walmart. It's crazy. Let me know if you guys want to see any more looks using this palette, because I mean, the possibilities are endless, and for $5, anyone can afford this. And I mean, this is a pretty easy makeup look. I think you can recreate this. Super easy, one and done. These eyeshadows are a little bit powdery though. They're not like the best colorful eyeshadows ever, but for $5, they are really good. And I mean, colorful eyeshadows are not something we reach for on a daily basis. So $5 is okay to spend on super colorful eyeshadows, you know? So that is it. I'm gonna apply my mascara, and then we'll apply some eyelashes. So for eyelashes, I'm going to be using these huge Kiss extra large or extra long lashes in the style Chemise. I have a video of me trying on these extra large Kiss lashes, so if you guys want to see a try on haul of those, I'll have a little card up here and I'll also have it linked down below. So these are definitely not your everyday wearing eyelashes. Unless this is your thing and you're comfortable with rocking these huge lashes, then go ahead, but these are big. I think this one goes over here, and then this one over here. So they are humongous. I feel like they're perfect for this bright yellow. Super simple, but super fun. Oh my gosh, ready for this? Look at that difference. I feel this is like definitely like a Whoville lash, like a Dr. Seuss Whoville lash. What's that little girl's name? Sally who? Sally? Lindy Lou? I think that's her name. To blend my natural lashes to these lashes, I like to pinch my eyelash with the fake ones with my tweezers. Eyelashes are on. Time to fly away. On my bottom lash, I'm actually just gonna apply some mascara. That's it. I'm gonna keep it bare. Cause I bounce to the beat of my own drum. I'm a one when I wear up in the home. That's my new favorite song. I watched the movie Vivo on Netflix this weekend with my kids and I loved it. It's so beautiful. I cried my eyeballs out. It's like a kid's cartoon movie and they have that little song in there and I love that song. I'm singing it all the time. My daughter is too. And we also watched the movie Cruella on Disney Plus. Oh my god, that movie is so awesome. If you have not watched Cruella yet, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it because I was just hooked. I was hooked, intrigued, and it was so much fun. All the fashion, ooh, it was so good. I loved it. When I was little, I used to always want to be a fashion designer. I would design my own clothes and stuff like that. Maybe one day. But that was one of my dreams when I was little. So, I don't know, I just really enjoyed that movie. It was so awesome. The ending was great. Go watch Cruella. My dad watched it. I told my dad, hey, I'm watching Cruella, and he watched it and he loved it too. So it's a good family movie. It is rated PG-13, but it's still, I think it's still okay for the little ones to watch unless they get scared and stuff. All right, I don't see my go-to lip liner, which is the LA Girl Café. It's in the color Café. So I'm just gonna use this e.l.f. one. This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. This was a summer launch from last year. So I don't know if this is still available, but it's just like a brown nude. Okay, and I'm gonna use this new lipstick that I also mentioned in my Ulta haul. This is by Milani and the color Tease. It's a matte lipstick. Yeah, this is beautiful. Okay, this lipstick is beautiful. I love the color. I think it pairs well with the yellow on our eyes. Like, it's not too warm. Let me put in my nose ring. Ew, I know you guys don't like to see that. But I always take off my nose ring to do my makeup. That's how I keep my nose ring nice and shiny and beautiful. Okay, so now I need to do my eyebrows really quick and set my face. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the color Light Brunette. I'm keeping my eyebrows like super simple because obviously the eyes have all the attention. So I'm just kind of like filling in the sparse areas and that's it. This one over here is my struggle brow. And I also have a little bald spot in this eyebrow because when I had chicken pox when I was little, I had a chicken pox right on my eyebrow that I scratched, got a scar, and now I never grow hair there. So if I'm not careful, I can accentuate my bald spot instead of like hiding my bald spot. Easy peasy brows. I'm going to put a tiny bit of this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set. This is also in the color Light Brunette. I applied this to kind of lighten up my brows a little, as well as set them in place. Last is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. So I love how this feels on the face. The nozzle sprays beautifully, evenly, no dots or anything. This is only the second time I use it, so I still do not know if it does prolong the wear of my makeup. But I'm gonna test it out this weekend because I have a wedding to go to, and I'm also doing makeup for that wedding. So I'm gonna have my makeup on all day long and we're gonna see how that setting spray does. But overall, I do like how it feels and wears on my face. And let me tell you that everything on my face looks so beautiful, blended, smooth, and it feels very lightweight. And this is all drugstore, you guys. So don't underestimate the power of drugstore makeup because they're on point. That is it for this look. I hope you guys try it out. It's super easy, super fun. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GabDel2. I love you guys and I will see you all next time. Bye.